If I got it, then you got it, yeah, you know we like.
Alright, so today we're at District 10 and I'm with Charline as well as our co-listing partner Tricia. We're gonna head on to look at a detached with a nice quantum play that's below $14 million. Let's go. So welcome to PLB Landed Series. So this is a detached plot, 5183 square feet, built up 4008 freehold status. Of course, if you were to earmark on the location, we're right in between the 6th Avenue MRT station as well as Tan Kah Kee MRT. You are in one of the most prime landed enclave in Singapore because we're just off Namly Avenue, just across the next street. Why is it called the King of Schools? You have, of course, anything that you need all the way from primary education to high school to tertiary education. Families come here, invest in a huge land plot and of course investing in a decent landed property to anchor their family for the next 10 to 20 years as their kids go through the entire tertiary education in Singapore. So of course you have Nanyang Girls, Methodist Girls, about 2 stations to King Albert Park. You also have ACS towards the Stevens Newton area. Raffles Girls Primary is within a kilometers. What is happening is that this is a quantum play detached property. I mean, how can you get a detached home right now for below $14 million? And this is asking for $12 million. So land plot is 5183. Build out is 4008. The depth is about 24.4 meters. The width is about 20.6 meters. But of course, this is not like a full regular kind of like squarish or rectangular shape. The exact frontage is about 14.4. There's a taper off at about 8 meters towards the side. It is in the 3-story mixed landed zoning and we're right beside 2 GCBA zoning. I think the beauty is that you get to enjoy not just the location, but in terms of the exact locale, this is not too deep into the landed enclave as well. So for those of you who want a little bit more convenience for your kids, the location is perfect for you.
So let's take a look at the floor plan configurations. So on level 1, we have the car porch, a swimming pool, living area, dining area, dry kitchen, wet kitchen, granny room, helper's room, and also the common bathroom. And on level 2, 2 bedrooms with ensuite bathroom. Level 3, 2 bedrooms with ensuite bathrooms. And finally, the attic, 1 bedroom with an ensuite bathroom as well. Come on in. The living space is very huge. We are facing southeast facing and you can actually have a U-shaped kind of modern sofa whereby you can have more sitting space. You can either cater space for a lift shaft over here or you can actually have your lift over here. So you can actually get a PE or your architect to come down to assess where you want to put the lift to make it more optimal for the space and functionality as well. So over here you can actually have a long dining table. It will actually save you more space compared to now it's a circular one. But of course, if you don't need all this, this will be all movable and you can actually have built more space for your storage. So over here we have the granny's room. Is really essential if you have old folks living with you, and it's very spacious here because you even have your own full height cabinet. And of course, this is like your so-called private ensuite already. So this can be used for washing or even guests can use it as well. So quite versatile. So the kitchen is pretty sizable. You have dual-sided cabinets, full-height countertop, as well as ample storage space. Owners has also added in the oven for their baking needs. And the kitchen is so huge that they even house 2 fridges here. So moving on here to the backyard area, they do their outdoor cooking over here. You can even have your washing needs. You also have this pergola area whereby it provides the shade as well. So over here, we also have the outdoor resistant kind of cabinetry. So this makes your whole cooking experience very effortless. You even have space to grow your own papaya tree over here, so the owner actually have their own gardening and grow their own spices here as well.
A quick recap of the category system that PLB has formulated just to help you to understand a little bit about the state and condition of the landed property that you're hunting for. Because when you buy a landed property, you own the land, you also own the structure sitting on top of the land. The structure is where the category system comes in. So category 1 homes are homes that are very suitable for rebuild. Category 2 homes, like this one that we're standing in, are homes that were built in the last 20 to 40 years, very suitable for A&A, very suitable for renovation, very suitable for a new coat of paint like this because this is a very classical, having getting that little bit kind of like a nostalgic feeling in terms of its structure, in terms of its facade. Now, Category 3 homes will be homes built in the last 15 to 20 years. Very suitable if you want to just do pure renovation and having a modern design. Cat 4 homes will be something from developers. Now, if we were to look at the entire comparative market analysis, it's very difficult to find a Category 1 home below 14 million because a lot of the detached homes right now, within the same parameters that we have, they are all in the range of about 13 and even up to 15 to 16 million, not just because of location, because D10 is a long stretch. Across us is D11, right towards the King Albert Park area, that is Sian Tuan area onwards, that's D21. D10 of course having a more prestige district kind of region strength. When we look at D10, we need to categorize them into different zonings as well, and this zoning at Namli is one of the most prestigious zoning. I will categorize it as like a top tier 1 or tier 2 zoning when you own a land plot here. And why is that important for you to know? Is because it's not easy to find a plot that is not too huge. Though detached starts their classification from 400 square meters, which is 4134 square feet, right? A lot of detached plots, they might fall in the range of 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 square feet. We will then blow up your entire quantum. So sometimes, even though you want to hunt for something that you want to rebuild, you are already entering at, let's say, 15, 16 million, plus your rebuild cost, and you want to build a detached, a lot of architects will quote you about 450 to 550 in terms of PSF for build up. That's going to blow it up to about $20 million. But this, at 12 million, I think is even perfect as an entry for rebuild. Even though you just want to own this freehold land plot first without thinking about rebuild costing, I think it's a perfect entry because 12 million, you don't have to really think about tearing it down at this point in time. Let the land sit and appreciate through time, through inflation, through capital appreciation, and then once it has appreciated, then you can really think about, hey, do I want to tear it down, maybe just rent a place for 2 years and then rebuild to something that I really want to have. You do have a setback of about 12 meters over here. It's already done with the garden space. You have additional car porch. The pool is already done. Let's say if you do not want a pool, because a lot of landed buyers nowadays, they will ask us how much does it cost to level up the pool. Likely it will cost you about 20 to 30,000. And then of course you can deck up this entire portion, either with composite wooden decking, carpeted grass, and it depends whether do you want to still retain this area for gardening. They can just utilize this entire as a playground zoning. Now, secondly, this can be like an alfresco dining zone. If let's say it's like a wooden kind of material, you want a little bit like outdoor gym, you can also utilize this as like a mini football area or maybe like a very mini pickleball area as well. Secondly, of course, when we look at the parking over here, take note, right outside is a single white line. If you have a festive season, some of your relatives or friends that are coming over, they can park in alternative roads within Namli area, or they can go upwards inside and then just take a short walk down. If you own 3 cars, this is perfect for you, but if you own 4, you might want to do a little bit more configuration to eat your car porch internally inwards. If you want to just level up this part, let this entire zone be an additional car parking area, I think it can go all the way to about 8 cars. I mean, that's totally possible. So if I were to tear this down, potentially we can go up to about 6,000 square feet, though it's already 3.5-storey, but it's not fully maximized. And now with the new kind of architectural technology, this can go up to 15.5 meters. You can pump in like a mezzanine flooring, you can pump in a basement level. Take note that basement costs 50% more in terms of build up PSF compared to anything above level 1. So you might want to factor that cost in as well. Now, if you were to build a basement, of course, do get your architect to do a site assessment to see if it's possible to dig underneath as well. But importantly, 3-storey mixed landed zone is already 15.5. That's more than enough. And of course, you have enough space, as mentioned, up to 8 cars if you don't need that setback as a pool area. If you throw in like a mezzanine system, I think you can even push a little bit more to about 6,005 build-up zoning. That can of course create like a lot more bedrooms, maybe up to 6 or 7 bedrooms. Alternatively, when you look at the entire facade, this can be a modern kind of feature. You can have more glass, you can have a lift that's built in within the home, and of course, in terms of bedrooms going up to about 6 to 7 bedrooms, I think that's going to be very viable for your family in the long run.
So level 2, we have 2 bedrooms plus ensuite bathroom as well. So heading over to the first bedroom with ensuite. So this is actually a very sizable room. 3 panels of built-in wardrobe on this side. They do have a built-in study table on this corner, but the owners also have extended another big table right in front, and there's still space that is catered for this area. This is a queen size bed, a nice chair sitting at the corner. There is a side table. They do have this attached bathroom as well. So they are of marble material with a standing shower, windows at the side as well. Now, before we enter into the master, I just want to show you the lift landing area. They do have this very nice glass blocks kind of wall. So this basically helps to bring in lights towards the middle part of the house, which I think is a nice touch to this house. Right, so coming over to the master bedroom, you can feel the size, you can feel the light streaming in from external side. Although we are facing towards the Bukit Timah Road, with these double glazed windows, it definitely helps to cut down on the noise. Flooring wise, this has been changed into a vinyl, oak kind of a color vinyl, which helps to brighten the room as well. Ceiling wise is also very unique. They do have this multiple recessed square light box that is throughout the whole room. So this actually helps to bring in a bit of a sophisticated luxury touch to the room. You do have this external roof terrace, which you can access from this door. Over to this side TV area, you can definitely put up a sofa right in front, and behind us is actually a king size bed with a side table as well as a makeup table on the other side. Coming to this side is where you have the built-in wardrobe. They have these nice sliding doors that you can cover up. So the master bathroom is considered a more longish style. There is a long bath in the middle and then a standing shower right at the back. Two big panels of windows on this side, the standard marble flooring as well as a wall tile. So this is actually a great if you want to reconstruct. You can change out the whole entire bathrooms, or if not, you can just polish one round. You know, the marble will still shine as good as new. Let's look into the freehold detached in District 10 with a minimum land size of 5,000 square feet. At the moment of filming, there are Category 1 with an asking quantum of $13.5 million to $17 million. Category 2, asking quantum of $13 million to $15.38 million. Cat 3, we are looking at asking quantum $14.5 million to $14.8 million. Cat 4, we are asking quantum of $15.13 million to $19.8 million onwards. So coming back to our unit, which is considered a Category 2 detached home with a land size of 5,183 square feet and a land PSF of 2,315 and an asking price of only at $12 million. So what this means is that the quantum of our unit is actually one of the lowest as compared to a Category 1 unit here, and another $3 to $6 million of quantum difference versus Category 4 detached homes. So this actually makes it into an excellent value entry point into the detached homes of D10. Now, of course, we'll look into the rarity of a detached homes in Singapore because there are currently only about 14%, which is about 10,000 odd units among the 73,000 landed homes in Singapore. So with this rarity effect, it might even make more sense for you to get into a Category 2 detached home versus a Category 4 semi-detached in this district. Then for instance, it could be financially more advantageous to consider a Category 2 detached home and do a major renovations or A&A over a brand new semi-detached unit, which is currently going at $12.88 million to $16.98 million. This approach allows you to hold a property of a higher class, which potentially allows you to get a longer, better return. Heading up to level 3, this is another room. So currently it's a blank canvas. There is no bed right now, but of course you can free flow play around with the layout. It's very squarish. There is no west sun because west sun is towards the back of the house, so that is great. But most importantly is you can check how bright the whole room is. Basically, roller blinds have already been installed, so if you want, you can draw down for further privacy. So right behind here is the attached bathroom. Similar material, marble flooring and walls, standing shower area, windows for ventilation. So great. I think all the rooms that comes with ensuite bathroom definitely caters for flexibility as well as convenience. Before we head into this room, there's actually a landing area where the balcony door is openable for you to enter into the small terrace right outside here. So come step into this bedroom itself. So this bedroom is also another nice little room. Previously it was used as a kid's room, but basically there is not much built in except for that shelving. The rest are all movable. Towards this side is where you have the other neighbors that is currently rebuilding, which they are almost done already. So there are no neighbors directly looking towards this side of the window. So the flooring is also parquet for the bedroom, so you can just do one layer and then polish over, it will look as good as new. Bathroom wise is also similar to the other side, also standing shower, there is a mirror with windows here, it's a comfortable size.
So over here on the last floor of the attic, you can actually have the convenience of having this storage room to house all your luggage or all your other storage needs as well. So over here on the attic area is a very cozy bachelor pad. You can see the low slung furniture, and also with the parquet flooring, it emits a very cozy kind of atmosphere in the entire room as well. So you can easily have your home office, and over at this area you can even have a small mini home theatre system. And of course you have your own private bathroom as well, which comes with your shower and your WC. And over here you can see there's a skylight. So if you were to do A&A, you can actually have the skylight allowing the natural lighting to illuminate the entire place. Okay, so if you are looking for a 6-bed, 6-bath unit, 5,183 square feet land size in District 10 vicinity, do reach out to any of us. Once again, I'm Tricia.
I'm Charline. Feel free to reach out to us for an exclusive viewing.
See you.
Bye!
You have dual-sided.
I should hide.
It comes along with this papaya tree. Should I say that?
Consider a category detached.
If you're hunting for what we call personal space issue, okay. Ready? Go. Alright. Hey, I thought that immediately the parrot talk. You ready? Go.
I think he really don't like you.
I come here.